everyone, and welcome back to another video. And today we've got the Tundra. We're finally doing something with it, at least on video anyway. So I assume that you've read the title, which means that you know that we're doing some audio upgrades to this thing today. We got a box full of stuff here, so let's get everything out of the box. We'll start off with head unit, one set of door speakers, another set of door speakers, because there's 4 doors and there's a speaker in each door. Smaller speakers for the corner on the dashboard, and dash kit, brackets, wiring harnesses, other wiring stuff, and that's it. So yeah, all in all, speakers and head unit upgrade, and that's about it. No fancy amplifier, no subwoofer. This, I think, will do the job just fine. All right, so first order of business, we're gonna replace the head unit. So I think we need to go along the side, pull this up. I don't think we need to remove it. I think we just need to pull it up. There we go. And then this. And then I think I just broke something. That looks like that clip just fell off. All right, that's okay. All right, do this side, bring this out like that. All right, awesome. I didn't break anything. This little piece just fell off. And then 4 bolts, which I might be able to pull out by hand. Oh yeah, that's 1. That's 2. Plus a couple clips on top. There we go. This comes out. Okay, very nice. It's 1, 2, 3. And that's the kind of malfunctioning head unit out. All right, so with the radio out, now we can get the wiring harness put together and put the new radio in. But for the last 5 minutes, I've been a little bit confused, but I did some digging around, 5 minutes on Google, and I think I figured out what's happened here. So, as you can see, there's 3 plugs, but this is the new wiring harness I got. There's only 2 plugs. One of them goes to that one of them goes to this one, and then this plug that was plugged into the original radio is just left without anything. So I got concerned that I got the wrong wiring harness. Well, as it turns out, from what some people on the forums said, these 2, of course, are for your audio, and this 3rd one here is for steering wheel controls, which I don't have. What seems to be the case is that they're all pre-wired with this plug and all these wires to have steering wheel controls, whether you actually have them or not. So a little bit strange, but whatever. Point is that with these 2 connected, everything should work, and then this kind of just does nothing. So we can get these wires soldered up, and then we'll throw on the new head unit. Alright, wiring harness is officially done, which means we can throw in the new head unit, which you're probably wondering which head unit it is. And here it is. I figured I'd put it next to the stock unit, because why not? Now, first thing you might notice, boo, It's not touchscreen. What are these? They're buttons. What are they supposed to do? In all seriousness though, I did go for a unit like this as opposed to a touchscreen unit for a couple of reasons. One, because like the stock unit here, this has got a big old power button and volume knob. This has the same. Easy to reach for, easy to use when I'm not looking at the thing while I'm driving. The other reason is because this can play CDs. I know, old-fashioned, but I have CDs in that car and I do play them from time to time. Now, unfortunately, it's not quite like the stock unit. This could play 6 CDs. Obviously, it couldn't play all 6 at once, but you could load 6 in here and rotate through them. This, however, you can only load 1, but it's okay. Now, here's the thing. It's really difficult to find a head unit that can have both CDs and a big volume knob. It's usually one or the other or neither. So since I wanted the best of both worlds, here we go. Non-touchscreen. The last reason is because this is cheaper. Touchscreen units, more expensive, this cheaper. And I quite like it, so I think I'll be happy with it. Alright, with that, we've got the dash kit, head unit, wiring harness. So we're ready to throw all this in. First order of business, wiring harness in. 1 and 2. This was kind of a weird dash kit because I had to cut out this middle bar, which I thought was just a weird thing of a double DIN not being available, so you have to modify a single DIN. No, it turns out that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to cut out the middle bar if you're using a double DIN. It's how they designed it. It's kind of weird, I guess, but oh well, whatever. Comes with this tray if you're using single DIN, which we're not, but we do need mounting brackets. So I guess I have to assemble the dash kit, sort of. This is supposed to clip in here. Same goes for the right side. And it clips in. And then we slip the head unit through. And this is probably the point where I insert screws. And then this front piece clips down like this. And now we can put the new head unit in. First things first, I took these clips from the old head unit and we gotta pop them in. The yellow ones on each side and then the clear one in the middle. Now I guess with this new unit and this dash kit, there's no bolts on the side. You just have the 2 up here. I guess it works because the clips up here are also holding it, so it should be fine, but I just thought it was a little weird, especially because these are plastic, and the original mounts that were metal were mounted here and over here. But whatever, if it works, it works. Wiring harness plugged in, antenna, which I never use, plugged in, and microphone gets plugged in over here. All this goes back in there. Oh, there we go. And then the screws on the front. I guess it's kind of nice because I don't have to worry about the screws way back there anymore. Everything else gets put back in now, starting with the temperature controls. Okay, it's back. What is up with all the plastic not going back in properly? Oh, there we go. Just a bad angle. All right, and there is the new head unit. It's like an OEM Plus kind of deal. I do like the volume knob. It's in a pretty good location. I can reach it nice and easy. This dash kit looks pretty good too. It looks exactly like the rest of the gloss black plastic on here. Ooh, but we're not done yet because I'm also upgrading the speakers. The speakers will be this one on the driver's door, one back here on the rear door, and behind this panel on the dashboard. So now that we've got the new head unit in, it's time for some new speakers as well. All right, so in order to throw the new speakers in, we of course have to take off the door card, which is covering the speaker, and then unbolt the speaker, bolt in the new one, plug everything in, etc. Overall, fairly straightforward stuff. Now, the awesome thing about these door cards is that there's only 2 screws that hold it in. Everything else is clips. Oh, I almost forgot. This top panel needs to come out as well. I don't care if I break the clips, I have plenty, but it would be nice if they don't break. Oh, it's not broken. This one's not broken either, it's just stuck. Okay. Awesome. Oh, that sounds like clips breaking. I see broken plastic. Okay. Well, I've got plenty of spares, so who cares? Speakers down here, so unplug it. And there it is, old speaker. All right, and then new bracket. I've already done the right side, so I know that the bracket that comes with the speaker works just fine with a little bit of modification, like breaking this. And there it is, new speaker. I'll let you get a closer look since you're not going to see it with the door card back on. Let's throw the door card back on, then front door, and then the dash mount, which is surprisingly going to be the trickiest one. There it is, another old speaker gone. Well, here you go. Here's the speaker, just in case you wanted to see it. And I think that's enough of that. All right, last speaker. It's right here in the dash corner, and it is, I guess, the trickiest of them. It's not as simple as pulling off a door card, pulling out some bolts, and bolting the new one in. It takes slightly more work than that, but it's nothing bad. First of all, I have to pull the cover like usual. There it is. And there is the speaker, held in with two 10mm bolts. And there's the last old speaker. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, the reason why this is a slightly trickier install is because we're gonna have to solder in new connections. There's no plug and play harness like the door speakers. However, here's the new speaker. It does come with a bracket made for Toyotas with these dash speakers. So it'll be bolt on. We just need to solder in the connections. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm not sure if you could also unplug it on the passenger side or not, but this certainly makes it easier. And there is the speaker installed. Not bad of an install at all, just a couple more steps than the door speakers. And with this, that was the last door speaker. There it is. Now we can plug in the battery and try it out. All right, all the lights are back on. Hopefully, when I put the key in and turn it, the whole truck doesn't explode. Oh, it's working. Sorry, I should be pointing this at the head unit. It works. Okay, now it's the struggle of trying to figure out how this works. All right, so we are now outside. As you can see, there's the wall. I've driven around a little bit, and first impressions, very happy with the head unit. It doesn't turn off like the stock one does, which is great. Exactly what I was going for. The volume knob here is nice and easy to get to, and overall the head unit is great. Now the speakers, on the other hand, while I still have to play around with some settings, The only one that I feel like was a big upgrade were the dash speakers slash tweeters, the little ones in the dash. Higher notes, like with vocals, etc., sound noticeably better, and that's a good upgrade. The door speakers, I'm more iffy on. Now, yes, I can't expect excellence from door speakers with no amplifier, but I was hoping they'd be a nice upgrade even without an amplifier, which they're not. And that's a little bit disappointing because the speakers I have in both of the Corollas now, neither of those have amplifiers, and the speakers sound significantly better. Well, they sound fine. They're not bad. They've got a bass button here too. Now the bass is stronger, but the bass still isn't as clean. So they're not bad. They're just a bit more flat. But overall, they're okay. I can live with them. In any case, what I set out to do in this video is now complete. We've got a new head unit that doesn't turn off every time I run over a pebble or two on the road. So, thank you everyone for watching my video today. Let me know if you want to see more videos on the Tundra. Like I said with my first video on this thing, I don't plan on doing all that much with it. But if you are interested in seeing more videos, let me know. If there's some things that I want to change with it, then I might make a video or two about that. With that being said, thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.